Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Warthunder with Jiffy. As always, I'm Jiffy. This is Jiffy's Gaming. I'm going to kick this bad boy off by getting our day one reward again. I guess we're starting back over. Check in with chat real quick. Got Scarlett Reaper saying, hello, Scarlett. How are you today? Good evening, chaps from Hi. How are you, buddy, today? Evening, I am in. Oh, is that a hint, Scarlett, that you want in? I can see you are in, Scarlett. Oh, you guys are friends, huh? Good. I'm probably not going to be, I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm not probably going to be very good today. And I know that's a shocker for y'all because I'm usually, top tier A number one. But I got an abscess. I got a cut on my thumb, which then became infected and then became an abscess, which I then popped and then went to go see the doctor about today. So I'm going to be Captain No Thumbs over here. That's what it feels like. I can see you were in Scarlet. Good, yes. I'm not too bad, thanks. Yourself? Oh, I'm doing good. Hi, I'm doing good. So no nuke today then? Well, there's definitely not going to be a nuke because it's air. It's England. It's low tier. It's air, baby. So that's what we're doing today. So no, there will not be a nuke unless somehow they've put nukes into the air campaigns. But let's see here. Oh, yes, good. Do you have the 4th off of work? No, I have to go to work on the 4th. In fact, that's my first day back. No days off for the wicked, as I say. What is it? No rest for the wicked? That's what it is, I think. Contacts. Maybe contacts? The Scarlet one in. Also, Scarlet, are you Death Destroyer? Is that... God, I forget everyone's names. Doggone it all. Let's check the squadron. See, I'm in the squad right now. There's Yeet Boy and Kills. You are online right now. I got an interview next week at a hibachi restaurant. Oh, that's awesome. Sounds like a lot of fun. Hopefully you get the spot. I like hibachi places. It's so super cool when they just make the food right at your table. Well, wish you well for that interview. Heck yeah, hi. Heck yeah, hopefully y'all get your stuff in. Get your thing going. Were you joining me, Scarlett, or was it is in Florida? Oh, that's cool. Do you currently live in Florida, or will you have to move to Florida for the job? I'll give Scarlett about another minute here, and then I'm gonna have to run it. Alabama, I am on the border. Okay. So, have you any plans for celebrating leaving the wonderful? Plans for celebrating the leaving of the wonderful empire? Hi. I have heard some interesting things about Alabama. Not the things that we'll repeat here. Have you heard about Alabama? I know. I guess I'll go without Scarlet for now. Let me throw the Firefly. Got the Firefly on right now. Or should I throw on the stupid mosquitoes? You know what? Get this dumb mosquito done. Boom. Could you invite me? I thought I did send you an invite. It's Death Destroyer, right? Yes, Scarlet? Or no? I sent an invite out to someone. I did ask if that was your name. And then you said yes, but I wasn't sure if you were responding to me or someone else.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Attention to the map.
I shouldn't be in here too long. Yeah, I did not get it. Okay, okay, yeah, when I get back, as soon as I get back, I'll throw you another one. But, yeah, I'm not really sure, hi, if we're going to do anything too crazy for the 4th, because, like I said, I got to go to work, and it's probably going to be a rough day. It's going to be crazy. Just received it? Oh, he didn't send it because you didn't say please. Well, no, I did send it. I know I sent it. Wonder where to go. Let's say if we went off this way here, right? We took ourselves up at about a 10-degree climb angle. Sorry, I don't need to be sorry. I'm sorry it took so long for you to receive it. That's stinky. Please? No, you're fine. You're fine. It's not a problem. As soon as I, like I said, as soon as I get back to the lobby, I'll send you one, which shouldn't be too long, because I'll probably be getting sent back here pretty soon with the way my thumb is acting. You know, even if it wasn't for the thumb, I'd still be getting sent back soon. I am not good in a mosquito. I am in the party now? That's funny. Now they allowed you to be in the party finally? What a silly game. Silly, silly game. I suppose if you really want to do this. I'm not terribly worried about him. Although he does seem to be more interested in me. Well, as per I thought. Oh, the C-36. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, well. That's probably not going to go well. This is probably going to be stinky. Man, I need to get strict on politeness of asking to join the squad, so there is a demand of joining. They'll get a 1-minute speaking ban. What do you think, Supreme Leader? We doing tanks? No. We're doing planes. Doing 3.0 planes. The old air realistic. No Smithy today, so it's just gonna be me. And I'm thinking I need to catch up planes. So right now I'm in at 3.0 planes. For mosquitoes, outer mech going for bombers. Never go low early game. Okay. Oh, sweet. You ready? Let's roll. That's funny. That is funny. Maybe strict on politeness. Probably get my booty whipped with that one. I'll send everyone to the high school of manners. High School of British Manners. Do I have permission for this decree to pass? No. I think if we went that far, we'd be a little over the top. There's a lot of people who don't have English as a first language, and I can't see demanding that people, be overly polite. To me, anyways, I don't care. If they're mean to other people, the way it always is. If someone's being mean or, bullying someone else in chat, you got the shame. Yeah, I know. But, Just politely correct. Yes. That sounds like a good plan. You've been doing that for a long time, and I've been alright with that. 200 RP booster you got for yourself? Oh, Lord. You should have asked me about that ahead of time. I'd have told you to hold on to that. This is planes, and this is cancer. Maybe you go off and you get 3 kills, and 4 kills, or 10 kills, and it's crazy, but... Oof. Alright, we're gonna go into like a 12.5-degree climb. Go for the bombers, like I said. Hopefully there are a bunch.
Attack the D point. Never.
You enjoying your weekend, Jiffy? Absolutely, hi. I'm absolutely enjoying my weekend. This is a beautiful time to be off. I absolutely enjoy it. Enjoy every moment that I can being off, you know? No work. And I get to play video games and chat with y'all. It don't get no better than that. But if there is no bombers, you boom and zoom as you will never win a dogfight. And I kind of figured I would never. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's a MiG-3. And there's another MiG-3. These are not the bombers you were looking for, as people say. Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Oh shit. Indeed. I don't really see any bombers, so I guess boom and zoom it is. Highway to the danger zone. What did I witness there? You witnessed me realizing that I-153 or whatever was closing in at about 1.6 kilometers off the side of me, and I realized I had to dive out to get out of there. And then that J-22 was continuing to follow me once I got through, but obviously the dive went poorly too because I cut the engines to try to wheel back in. I was going to wheel in on that I-153 that was engaging one of our other guys, but he got blown up. Then I was going to engage the other one, and that's when I saw the I-153, so I went into a steep dive, and then I thought, oh, okay, well, maybe I can take on the howitzer, and I missed with all the shots on the howitzer, and then I reopened up the engines and went balls to the wall to run from the J-22, which was clearly chasing me. Oh, I'm looking again. That's the... No. Perfect. Oh. Oh! No! Well.
Destroy the target!
I'll tell you this one, Sarah. You love the mosquitoes, don't you? But you've got 4 of them to get used to. I'm not getting used to them. But the Black Strike Fighter is the best one in my opinion. Look at it in the tree. Politeness speaking. Oh, we're both out. Okay, I'm gonna head back to the hangar. Scarlet. Politeness speaking ban. Hi, I wasn't that bad today. The house hugger is back in business. That's right. That's right. With the English, it is the houses. And you will respect my authority. I was just in there. I was inspecting that house. I was appraising its value from up close. I don't think I want to buy it. AA trees were disabled, but we still have AA houses. That's right. No, not that. Just common politeness when requesting to join the squad. Oh, yeah. About the other thing. Also, why is this plane so annoying to play? Which plane, D? Which plane are you playing? In normal conversation, say what you want. Within reason, that is. Someone rammed me, my own teammate, and I lost 5,000 SL. Oof. Oh, that's not good. What about not reasonable in conversation? I don't believe this is referring to you at all, D. His entire modus operandi there, I think, evolves around people just being polite, and you are not ever in question of that. I've witnessed your being unreasonable. I have not witnessed this. I'm just kidding. No worries. Or I haven't witnessed. Oh, he says I haven't witnessed you being unreasonable. I'm just kidding. No worry. Oh, gotcha. All right. I'm just making sure. Because sometimes you get, when you're not actually talking to a person and you're chatting over text, I know people will sometimes misconstrue a joke as something that's being taken serious. Mosquito plane is annoying to play? Yeah, no, it absolutely is, D. Absolutely is. That's why I can never text my mother ever again. And she thinks I'm being short with her or I'm angry with her. And I'm like, I'm not angry with you, Mom. I promise. I'm just giving you quick answers because I'm at work sometimes, So I always just hold off and just go ahead and, call her whenever I get a chance. It just makes it easier. I gotta go later, so I might cut it short. Okay, that's okay, bud. I don't have any issues. You guys come and go as you please. It's like, why is this fighter so big and slow like a bomber? Nah, you just need to get used to it. It is amazing. I have the 3. 3.7.
Oh, excellent.
I got to play lead guitar for a band. Oh, that's cool. That is super cool.
Negative.
I wish I was musically inclined. I wish.
Affirmative.
I used to play the piano as a child, but you know, let's be fair. Frere Jacques or something like that was probably like my heaviest of songs to learn, you know. I think PE3 is just a regular bomber, right? Nah, I guess not. Well, well, well. Mosquito can take down something. Whoa! The 3.7 Mosquito was for free. By the way, I never spent a cent here on this. I will not tolerate any slander against the British mosquitoes. Maybe it's named Mosquito because it's annoying in real life too. I mean, it was. The Germans hated it. Did the German? I mean, maybe. I guess the German bombers would probably hate it, right? Especially if they were being intercepted like late in the evening or whatever by these things. Easy, produce, and fast. They got him. Okay. Well, made out of wood thing. That's good, right? Not seeable on radar, basically. Easy to produce, made out of wood. Well, can't blame Germans hating it when it bombed civilian housing in cities. Oh, this was used as a bomber. Okay. I thought they also used this thing as a night fighter. Used it like radar to kind of bring them in. Mosquitoes were used in bombing of Dresden too. Oh, well, the Germans definitely wouldn't like that then. War is war, my friend. Stuff goes bad. My friend, stuff goes bad. Yeah. Lucky ass shot, dude. Shh, my skill. Pure luck, nah. These two are arguing about whether that was luck or skill that he got his shot into him. Whew. It was supposed to be an excuse for bombing civilians. Then morals should be questioned high. What? What is this now? If that's supposed to be an excuse for bombing civilians, then your morals should be questioned high. Well, I mean, I would say this, right? I think, maybe I'm wrong about this, but I thought that Dresden had like war-making plants in them. Like they made parts for tanks or planes or stuff like that, right? Oh, there is no rear gunner, so I guess I can't help him. I was looking to see if I had a rear gunner in this thing, but apparently not. I'm not excusing it. You're saying it as an extraordinary thing. I've committed so many war crimes. Well, it was. We talked about it before. A long time ago, if I remember correctly. To be fair, everybody in World War II committed some sort of atrocity against somebody else. It was no holds barred. What they call total war. Yeah. That's how you won. See, that's how you win. Now we don't win wars because we don't have the stomach for it. That's why. That's why you can't win at anything anymore. We haven't had the stomach since, I'd say, Korea.
Attention to the map! Repairing.
Well, now all wars are proxy banker wars, so it can't be helped. You can still win wars, though. Like, you know. We weren't willing to do things, like, let's say, Vietnam, that would have won us the war. You know, when you fight somebody with two hands tied behind your back and one of your feet tied above your head, you're going to probably get fucked every time on that one. But winning doesn't make profit. Well, that's fair. I'm not up on all that stuff, so I couldn't tell you if that's why. You know what I mean, D? Because I'm not versed in that there. I just know the tactics and the strategies used were straight hot garbage. And at least at the time, it seemed like there were different reasonings than that. It's not fair. I dislike it. Just saying how it is. How do you keep spawning in the air when I spawn on the field? No, I spawned on the field. Oh, you mean like at the beginning of the battle? Is that what you're asking about, Scarlet? If you use attack aircraft or bombers, you can spawn in the air. But you also have to make sure that I don't know where it is. You also have to make sure that you have it set to make sure only bombers and attack aircraft start in the air. And that's what this is. This is like an attack aircraft. Yeah, strike fighter, whatever you want to call it. Regular fighters start on the ground. So that's why that's happening. Oh, is it one person left? Oh my gosh. 8 hands? Guy's got 2 kills, so not bad for having 8 hands. Oh, what's odd here? 57? I might be able to do some damage with that.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
So, yeah, strike aircraft and bombers. Get that. Just the 2 guys in the aircraft. By the way, I wrote in Discord, but I'll say here, if someone wants to grind France, just don't. Is there much happening in Texas? Oh, he's to the right and he's 25 clicks out. How about an interceptor? I think interceptors start in the air. I want to say yes, maybe. I'm not the best for that one, so. as a fighter, to the best of my knowledge. It's weird though, right? Because interceptors can be the kind of this can be like classified as an interceptor too, like the Mosquito style aircraft where it's like dual engine. And I think those interceptors I think start in the air. I'm not sure. Is there no ground targets to kill whatsoever anymore? I have the Ju-88. That's a bomber. That'll start in the air.
The enemy has captured the airfield. We can't let them keep it.
Them can be also ground interceptors though, and a lot of them have big cannons made to shoot down big bombers. Yeah, this is true. Hey, hi, you still here?
Air.
Yes? Okay. Listen, so I just found something out. I did not know this, but y'all do not have air conditioning. And I thought, well, maybe, maybe not to like the overall extent, like maybe it's, just. And then I found out this is downright criminal. Y'all lose more people to heat deaths than we do to gun violence. That is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. I did not know that. So this one guy is like just 15 or 16 clicks out. It just doesn't matter anyways. Oh, it's just counting it down and just saying the heck with it. He's got no ground units left. They can't take any more points, and he's so far out. I guess it's starting to count it as against them there. Yes, air conditioning is way too too comfortable.
Attention to the map.
Well, to be fair, if someone gets heat exhaustion, that's on them, because proper hydration, not staying in sun whole day, etc. Yeah, construction workers are just fine in the heat, so it's definitely a skill issue. It was 108 degrees Fahrenheit today in Alabama. Good Lord. It's wonderful, isn't it? And apparently, they aren't building new houses with aircon fitted in due to our net zero targets. I love that y'all have net zero targets. Meanwhile, China's like, yeah, that's cute. We don't care. Dude, I saw the Chinese putting up shorts on YouTube where they were outside air conditioning their pigs and flexing on Europe. I was like, Jesus Christ. All right, Scarlett, ready up whenever you're ready. I'm sorry. That took forever. That was silly. I work in the heat outside, so don't blame me. I work in the heat too, D. Trust me. And I drink water all the time. All the time. Yes, but heat in China is even worse. And I don't know. I was just amazed. I was amazed at the numbers. I was like, oh. But that's the thing too. Having the AC available is like having the water available. It's a skill issue in that aspect. I think more so than even the water. Like having no AC, and then the government like making it like to a point where you can't get AC. is just, that's a massive skill issue. Yep. I have 3.5 liters of water for a day. Yeah, no, that's smart. That's smart. I always have a cooler, and I always have multiple waters in my cooler every day in the summer. I saw that too. Well, us Europeans are built different. No, well, hey, look, we are Europeans. Hi. To be fair, well, I mean, I say we. America is filled with Europeans. That's what we mostly are. Trust me, I go outside and the sun is out, I just burn. I don't tan. If I stay outside in the sun for too long, I don't tan, I burn. By the way, those clips of melted stuff from Europe are fake. Someone found out they were filmed in China and etc. Oh, what, of like the melt? I saw something stupid where it was like, this is a melted subway line or something like that. I was like, get out of here. Dude, AI is insane. This plane sucks. Where's the plane? What's the plane? The plane, the plane. I don't even see you. Where are you? Oh, the Ju-88. Well, the Ju-88 is meant to bomb, and it's only really meant to bomb like those targets in the back. So you're supposed to, like, you know, go into your bomb site and turn that on, and then open your bomb bay doors and blow those up that way. That's all it's really meant for. Fake Europeans. I just drink 7 cups of tea a day. It does me good. It sucks, Ju-88. Nah, it don't. It has special purpose. I spawned on the ground again. Oh, if you don't have the bad weather air spawn turned on, it'll spawn you on the ground anytime there's bad weather. Is there bad weather? Bad weather, yeah, you can see if you hit right here. You can see right there, conditions, noon, thunderclouds, bad weather. So, yeah, you actually gotta, like, click that. Unfortunately, buddy. It's just one of those things that the game does to you. That's a tree. Watch out for that tree. Tree AA got me again. Be there in a year. I use a tea drinking buff to heat. He uses tea drinking buff to his heat resistance stat. And it's funny too, because one of the things that we've always noticed in like in our cities and stuff like that is that like when the heat and temperature rises, like crime increases because people are hot, irritated, and they're easier to jump off on each other, right? And then you hear Europe is like, you know, getting a whole bunch of people who don't like them, you know, coming in, and then they're not going to put AC in anything, so it's going to be hot, miserable, let the stabbings commence. Like, it's not all of the no logic. I don't get it. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of things about America I don't understand, but, well, sword fighting in Western Europe is becoming a tradition now. It's coming back! It's coming back! Listen, Europe is trying to go back to its medieval roots. I'm just waiting for them to tell us that the Crusades are back. They've launched another crusade or some nonsense. Oh my god. We don't have regular sword fight duels in Eastern Europe. Here, no, that's fair. Y'all had Vlad the Impaler. He knew how to deal with invaders. It's a shame it isn't a 1v1 duel, though. It's normally 5v1. Yeah, well, that is not surprising. I've seen the videos. It's like, oh, okay. Another person got jumped again. Vlad the Impaler is the role model for many people in the East. Oh, for sure. Like I said, he knew how to deal with foreign invaders. Oh, you got the JU-87, JU-88 C6. That thing is a ground attack slash the other H person is becoming new. The other H person is becoming new meta, though. I don't know the other H person. Who is the other H person? The other H person. Is there a new leader with the name of H? Oh, is becoming the what?
Let's keep the pressure on.
The other H person is becoming the new meta, though? Who is that? That's not the former German chancellor during World War. Yeah, no, I get where we're going with this. Trust me, an actual knife fight, you don't want to be there. It's worse than swords ever were. It's worse than gun violence. You have to be super close up with one another. All right, well, I guess you're down. So I'll return to the hangar. No, I don't want to be anywhere near a person with a knife. I do. I want to be near a person with a knife in case that person is on my side and not going to stab me in the back for being something. I went here so my engine could die. Oh, that stinks. I'm sorry. Or you did it on purpose. I'm not really sure. Well, once you ready up, I'll send her on her way. I'm near people with guns and knives all the time. They live in Texas. Those people, that's everyone. Everyone carries a gun and a knife. And I'm fine with it. As long as you're not some crazy person who's about to shoot me or stab me with it. Nope, it died. Oh, that stinks, bro. Though the other role models in Europe are kind of ass, though. They a lot of times fumbled. The Napoleon was kind of cool, though. That's why I never go to the city. I just stay in my nice, peaceful village. Well, the thing is that eventually it moves from the city to the suburbs, and then once it's in the suburbs, it moves out to the villages. And once it's in the villages, it moves out to the little towns and little hamlets. And once it's there, it just moves out. If it's not dealt with, you know what I'm saying? Crime is not actually dealt with in a serious way. You know, you'll end up with it everywhere. Sadly. We're finding that out ourselves. Trust me. Wellington or Nelson are quite good. Definitely not biased. Napoleon was excellent. Wellington was the ground commander, and he was excellent. Nelson, I believe, was the naval commander at that time. Also excellent. I'm trying to think. American leaders. Patton? Robert E. Lee, Ulysses S. Grant. I say Nathaniel Greene. I think it was Greene who led the Americans at the Battle of Cowpens. Hopefully they won't infect the countryside. Well, you got to get them out before they do. Yeah, the problem is this is not an infection, it's an actual tumor. Yeah, and the tumor just continues to grow unless you cut it out. Washington as a general? I will say this. Washington as an administrative general, probably great, yeah. He kept the army together in times that were absolutely horrendous, right? But Washington lost the majority of the battles. He got his ass whooped over and over again. Like I said, if you actually want to look at a general who beat the British at their British game, I think you're looking at Nathaniel Greene. I want to say, who was the general at Cowpens? Cowpens was the one who beat Tarleton at Cowpens, and I think it's Nathaniel Greene. I want to say. If it wasn't for the French, you wouldn't have your Independence Day on Saturday. Well, I don't know. I don't know about that, to be fair. Because you were fighting a world war. So it wasn't just France. Now, don't get me wrong. The French were a major part of it, right? They supported, gave ground troops, gave equipment, gave assistance. Were the ones that were able to lock Cornwallis off from escaping. I still hate the frogs. It's a natural thing for an Englishman. Well, I mean, I think that's just been a thing since, like, forever and ever. That's like going to the Middle East and being like, I don't understand why these people hate each other. They've hated each other for 1,000 years. They're going to continue to hate each other for another 1,000. Nothing new. You just can't look into it too much. You really can't read too much into it. It just goes back generations. I'm surprised. I thought I'd be getting jumped by fighters at this point, already, but apparently not. I should have just gone in and gone straight for the artillery and pieces here and tried to just go ham on it. Yeah, one of the things that used to be said about Washington was actually that, oh God, I'm dead. That wasn't actually what was said about Washington, but yeah, I tried to multitask. I didn't pan out at all. I still hate the frogs. It's natural thing. If hate is your religion, it'd be easy. Funny part though, Islam was made during was made during 1990s. You can look at pictures of those countries from 1970s. It looked almost like Europe. It's incredible how fast the decline of society is. Well, that was before they had that, right? So if you look at Iran before in like the 1970s and stuff like that, they didn't have Islam at that time, right? So I think you can look at it like that as well. Ooh. I was gonna say I think you're going down too fast. Like that's cut the engine down to 0 or 30% maybe, and put on the air brakes or flaps for that kind of dive bombing. All right, I'll return to the hangar. But, yeah. I'll be right back. Okay. I'll bounce you out for right now, and you let me know when you're back. Yeah. It's Czechoslovakia's old rival. I mean, Czechoslovakia's old rival would, I guess, be Germany, right? Czechs hated Germany in the old World War II. Turkey, the Ottoman Empire, yeah, and the Roman Empire, yeah. But neither were wars, but resistance instead. Yeah, and Germany later, for sure, because they definitely resisted Germany. Germany be allies, not in a certain time period, like let's say in the 1930s to 40s. They were not thrilled. I do recall there being a few incidences where the Czechs would resist, kill a German leader, and then Germany would just wipe out an entire town. Slovakian Republic didn't resist Germany.
We're ahead of the enemy.
The problem with Czechs is they complain about everything. And by the way, about wiping out towns, no proof. Would that have been the Holy Roman Empire? Yes. Well, the Holy Roman Empire and the Roman Empire are two different things, right? Like the Holy Roman Empire is like kind of like the German times, right, for them. Well. Whoa! Flat spin it is, friend. Yeah. Here, let's turn the engine off. Alright, push the nose down. No? Alright, then. Because I didn't think the Roman Empire got that far. Oh my God, no. The Roman Empire got as far as England. That's why there's Hadrian's Wall. Oh wait, I can actually go back to the 3.0 for a second here. All right. Because I didn't think Rome got that far. Yeah, no, Rome got that far. The Roman Empire was crazy. The actual Roman Empire, they stopped at our mountains and turned back around. For Ottomans, it was more difficult and longer war, but thankfully we sided with our surrounding countries on that matter. We didn't have anything like army, it was pure people resistance. Yo, bros. Yo, L-Dog, how you doing today, buddy? Hi, L-Dog. Hi, yo. Hi, bro. How you doing? And how are you doing, L-Dog? Hopefully today finds you well.
Attention to the designated grid square.
I'm good, too.
Attention
Amazing,
to the
thanks.
map. Attention to the map. Attention to the map. Attention to the designated grid zone. Attention to the designated grid zone. Attention to the map. Attention to the map. Attention to the designated grid square. Attention to the designated grid zone.
Yeah, so here, I mean, I don't know. D says that there's no proof for the infamous burning or razing of the towns, but it says here, and I was curious about this. I thought I remember this after they tried to kill Heydrich, Reinhardt, Heydrich Reinhardt. I can't remember which one of these goes, but basically they razed both Lidish and Lezaki, Lezaky, were razed by the Nazis in 42. Additionally, in 45, Moravian Wakian Hill settlements like Plostino, Perlov, and Verakovi, Paseki were burned. I don't know why for that one there, it doesn't say, but I thought so. Because I remember them trying to, they assassinated like one of their main, one of the main characters in Nazi, in the Nazi power structure. And afterwards, they went in and just absolutely razed that town to the timber, to the walls. On Epic today, I can't trust my fart after that egg sausage combo. Gross. I wouldn't trust it either. Also, by the way, about invasion here, I think my country is just not economically interesting to those people. Your country, D? Canada? I think Canada's been invaded by the U.S. before. I mean, we didn't do a very good job with it, obviously. We failed. Oh. Ooh. Well. Bring the guns around, friend. Nice. That was pretty good. Very nice. Not great. Well,
Let's keep the pressure
I really hate
on.
the mosquito.
Victory is close.
Thank you!
Canada. Well, hell no. Wherever in America that is. Fair enough. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm just messing with you, D. I know. You send pictures all the time. Your White House got burned down when you tried to invade Canada. No, not the first time. Right? I forget. I thought they burned it in 1812. I thought it was in the War of 1812. We tried to invade Canada in the Revolutionary War. Did they burn the capital that time? I can never remember. It's just so bad. It was the War of 1812? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, we tried to invade in the American Revolutionary War, too. Actually, we took Montreal. Got all the way to Quebec. And failed to take Quebec. Because we were idiots at that point. I've got a book arriving tomorrow, The British and Their History. It is a 1002, 24 pages long, so hopefully it should be good. 1812. Yeah, I thought so. 1,000 pages about teas and spices and why you don't pour them out in harbors, right? I know. I've heard the stories. I mean, it really all depends on when it was written. If the book was written in the last 5 years, I wish you the best of luck. You probably won't get through the first 100 pages before you, like, rage quit. After the 56th time of reading about the patriarchy and how I'm a colonist, I was done. And that was 4 paragraphs in. It's from Roman conquest to modern time. Sure, hi, but what I'm saying is that it all depends on when it was written, when it was actually written, right? If it was written, like I said, in the last 5 years, the chances of it being, good are not so great. People like to write revised histories Monday morning quarterbacking from the comfort of, well, I would say from the comfort of homes with AC, but talking about England. Europe in general. That's probably not going to be great. Woo! Woo! Woo!
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Yeah, how'd you like that? Woo! God. Mosquito is the most painful aircraft. When it was rewritten. Yeah, when your history was rewritten. That's the problem. Oh my god. 2014? Maybe it's okay then. 2014 may not have been a bad. What is this? The Flying Kiwi. Who said the bitch couldn't fly? I hope it's good. I spent 21, whatever those things are on it. 28 freedom dollars. Okay, I understand that. 28 American dollars. Truck, yeah. That's how I know it's good. 28 hamburgers. I wish hamburgers were. Well, maybe hamburgers are $1. I don't know. Just regular hamburgers. Maybe. One of the reasons I don't read much books is because many books aren't good. Yeah. Only thing Jiffy hit successfully is the ground. That's right. That's right. I couldn't hit water if I fell out of a boat in the middle of the ocean. But I can find the closest tree in an airplane. I gotta love how my ancestors handled it. We ain't gonna right. That's right. Rightness for the sissies. Anything good for dinner? I think the wife said we're doing mac and cheese. So, yeah, I like mac and cheese. Kraft mac and cheese too, not the chintzy stuff either. I should say shells and cheese. It's not even mac and cheese. It's shells and cheese. Everyone really likes the shells and cheese. You get a lot more cheese on the shells and cheese one, which is interesting. Well, let's see. 21 euros, huh? Kraft? So Kraft, but with a K. The Kraft company. Man, I don't think I ever had mac and cheese like resembling the American culture. Man, I don't think I ever had mac and cheese like resembling the American culture. Oh, you don't think you've ever had anything like we have mac and cheese? Yeah. Our mac and cheese is completely different probably than other people's mac and cheese. Like y'all probably use like real cheese. Ours is some kind of weird powder. or this cube block thing that you're like,
Attention to the map.
That's weird. It doesn't have to be refrigerated. How is that? You sure about this cheese? But it's delicious. So we don't argue with delicious. SB2C. Get out of here. Nice. They cut my tail off, or cut my wing off. That's good. Yeah, it was the SB2C too. Did it. Gotta love how great the tail gunners are in this game. Somehow, best tail gunners ever. Tail gunners in World War II didn't have this kind of success rate. Tail gunners in this game, spot on. Gotta have some cancer-causing chemicals in it as well for extra flavor. Hell yeah. So we don't want to live too terribly long. We want to be comfortable. We want to be well-fed, satisfied, fat, full of diabetes, die with a big smile on our face. Not sitting on an unair-conditioned subway station getting shanked by by the local ninjas. Yeah. That's why we finally got rid of red dye number 40, right? Or whatever, red dye 40. You know, because 50 years after the fact of Europe and everyone else knowing it had cancer, we just discovered it. Oh my God. You know this thing has cancer? This thing can cause cancer? This thing can cause health issues? You know, we learned that. Oh, wow. I'm sure what it really comes down to a lot of times is that it's just cheaper to make it with the items that you're making it with, right? As long as no one's making a big fuss about it and you're not getting called out for it. Whatever the cheapest way is to make it. And chlorine on your chicken. I don't know anything about chlorine on my chicken. I'd have to look that up. Well, that's not good. Yeah, that doesn't look too good. That's the weird thing here. So what the AI says is that chlorine wash chicken is banned in the UK and has been since '97. While the chemical wash itself is technically safe, the UK and EU prohibit it because it is widely seen as a quick fix used to mask low animal welfare and poor hygiene conditions on intensive factory farms. So, listen, I like to have my chicken in factory farms. What do you mean? I don't know. It's like, well, it's safe, but we don't like it. That's kind of what I was reading, I guess. Chlorinated chicken, because it's germy over there. It's banned in the UK, but USA says it's fine. Chlorine chicken is why we breathe. We don't want to die like that. Over in the UK. I mean, they put fluorite in tap water as well. Might just have a full lineup. It's the only thing in the UK has above the USA is that our food quality is better. Listen, I'd love to agree with you there, but then I remember that y'all put beans on toast, and I have to disregard anything you say after that about the quality of food. It's not even like Bush's baked beans, you know. I mean, I think I'm missing parts of the plane right now. I believe there may be some missing parts on this plane. You know, the Italians might be able to yell at us, right? The Italians make pizza and pastas and spaghettis. Whoa! Whoa! Let's put the flaps up, see what happens here. Ooh, let's put the flaps back down now. Whoa. Whoa! Whoa! Well. Oh, I didn't get the shoot down of the other guy, huh? Well, that stinks. I thought I put enough damage into him to finish him off. Quality as in chemicals, etc. We use actual food, you use chemicals. You don't like raw beans on a sandwich, Jiffy? No, I don't like raw beans on a sandwich. It'd be chlorinated, FDA-approved beans on toast. That's right, L-Dog, and that's the way we like it. With red dye, yeah, extra red dye. Wouldn't have a single red bean in it. The hell's a red bean? If it ain't Bush's baked beans, I don't want to hear about it. It's a food dye. It's healthier. Red wall color from Home Depot. Yeah, hell yeah. With bread that doesn't rot for weeks on end. Listen, y'all have a great time laughing at me right now, but right now it's a balmy about 67 or 68 degrees in the house over here, okay? It's 108 outside. And I'll just have you know, while you're yucking it up about my food production. Can't have a moldy bread if your bread doesn't have a bread parts. That's right. How dare you have more sugar than bread, or bread than sugar, whichever it is. It's nice and cool. It's nice and cool at the moment. Well, let's take a look. Let's take a look and see what the temperature is in England right now. Let's say, shits and giggles, let's say London temperature. Oh, it's 62 degrees right now. That's nice. Although, to be fair, y'all like start screaming when it hits like 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Start yelling at people and throwing things. Ooh, I like that. American pie. I saw you got a little happy face on it. Is that the front legs?
Yeah.
Does it come with the whole body, or is it just a pie? Is he done then?
Yeah.
Oh.
His little front legs.
Oh, that's
I
cute.
could just make two more and put them off to the side, maybe try to make arms, but then my lip.
They're making fun of us, baby girl.
I don't know what to say.
They're talking smack about our food.
What about our food?
Well, apparently they're saying our food does, our bread doesn't rot for weeks because it's just nothing but chemicals and there's no bread.
My bread usually goes bad within a week.
Yeah, our bread does go bad pretty fast, huh? Yeah,
And then my homemade bread goes bad in 5 days.
that's true. McDonald's bread does not go bad.
McDonald's does not go bad.
Now that's a different story. McDonald's chicken nuggets can be in your car for 6 years and not rot and not mold and not do anything. It's just still there. Just a hard nugget. Yes. My stuff. Oh, your stuff. Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine. Just back to CVS. Yeah, baby.
I want to get out of the
Okay. Sounds good. I'll let you know when I'm done, baby girl. This PE2 can outrun me, apparently. Even though I'm diving on him, he's able to, like, outmaneuver and outrun me? I I don't know about this. I don't like this at all. Seems like he's running me back to probably his friends, huh? I'll get in close enough and then to actually shoot, and then that's when he'll probably pull the maneuvers of a lifetime out of his back half. Whoa! All I need to do is get a hit with the stinking cannon and be fine, but nice. Knocked out my pilot. I did manage to get a critical hit on him, but what defines as a critical hit? Those back gunners, better back gunners than any time in all of this. Oh, look at this! Listen, dude, pilot's already dead. You already lost the war. Now you're just being mean. It's nice and cool at the moment. Yeah, it's 62. Yeah. See, that's actually nice. The heat wave is past, but the heat wave's about to come back. It looks like, at least for London. 87 on Monday. 85, 87, 88. Oh, 91, 92. That's pretty nice. So that's coming back in another week. You got a week or so. Then all of next week, the highs will be above 86. I don't know. Saturday will be 82. It's not so bad. It's nice and cool temperatures for here, for Texas. That's nice and cool. The heat wave is past. In UK, back in like Victorian times, they used to add sawdust to bread to make it cheaper. Sawdust is good fiber. Sounds delicious. Don't let American companies know about sawdust in the bread. They'll be substituting that as fast as they can. The Den saying hi, Dark. I'm getting ganked. I'm getting ganked. That's right. I put my bread in the freezer so it lasts forever. I take a slice out at a time, microwave it for a few seconds. Amazing. That's right, L-Dog. Wouldn't it be better to put the bread dough in freezer and just bake it and have fresh bread whenever you want to use it? Yeah, I'm not a baker, and it probably wouldn't last as long. It's a rock? My God. E-Rock Lobster. Spirit Airlines official says hi, Spirit Airlines. I think I went to the school at Spirit Airlines. That's where I got all my flying skills from. Certainly all my landing skills. Oh, it's Rock Booze. Oh, okay. How you doing, Booze Hound? My bad. I didn't realize that. We got a pilot here. Well, fail, bro. See you later. See you later. Hi. Have a good afternoon, buddy. Or have a good evening, I should say. Good, man. You not too bad, man. Not too bad. How are things in the great Canada? Oh, Canada. It's midnight in the UK? Okay, well. Happy tomorrow, then. You guys are in the future. Pillbox. Don't want pillbox. Pillbox. There's gotta be some anti-air guns or something out here, right? A heavy? Oh, thanks a lot, game. Game gave me heavy tanks and heavy pillboxes. Dirtbags. More heavy tanks. Oh. AA. Might be able to get the mosquito around on it. See if there's an anti-air right there, but no, it's a pillbox as well. How bad is it up there? That isn't looking too good. Let's make a run for it here. I mean, it's Canada. When are we becoming a state? Resetting the algorithm, man. I don't know, man. Why do you need 6 accounts for? Yeah, it's like my 6th. Oh, it's like my 6th YouTube account. Well, when you say things that are real, you need multiple YouTube accounts because some of them are going to get banned. Let's see if we can't take out a pillbox. That's where I get rid of the rock now. Can I stay with him? Probably not, right? Unless he turns back into me. Which he kinda did. Well, unfortunately, his boyfriend showed up and shot me down. Oh man, I could probably switch out of the mosquito for a little bit, just to actually have some level of fun. The mosquito is just a painful grind, such a beating. Listen, we gotta get you and Greenland together, Rock. And once we got that, then we're good to go. And we need Greenland as a staging jump-off point to retake England. So, once we have all that set up, we'll be ready to rock and roll. I'm down. I know you would be. I bet. How's the job treating you? Our dumbass PM letting the free trade get away because he don't like. Yeah, like that's a lot of people, unfortunately. A lot of people can't see past the man. End up fighting against themselves. Hurting yourself more than you're hurting us, kind of thing. Right. Yeah, no, I'm telling you right now, I swear, if he just came out and said, hey, listen, you know what? Air is good, we'd have a whole bunch of people who would die of asphyxiation. Just basically just holding their breath and passing out. So that's the sad reality. You been playing anything recently? So I had some activity going on in the different chats, but I wasn't sure. I was in ESO for a couple of weeks doing the subclassing stuff. Now Division 2 with Wrangler. Alright. How'd the subclassing go? Man, Division 2 is old, isn't it? They gotta be on like Division 6 by now. I think the last time I played the Division game. They just had an update. Subclassing went good. Haven't made a class yet. I don't know if I can actually hit these tanks with these bombs, but we'll see. Meh. High. Ooh, my friends are 16 to 17 clicks back. I'm probably in a bad way. There's that BF 109. I don't see him anymore for some reason. Grinding, trying to stay somewhat caught up. Yeah, don't blame me. I haven't been in ESO since they went to basically subclassing. I'm like, I don't know. That's basically having to start all over again. But now I heard you still could go back and do the bomber with just a straight Nightblade run. It wouldn't be what I used to run. I'd have to do like certain things that I don't usually do, but it's still doable, I guess. The best way to put it. I'm gonna hop on Division 2. Feel free to join whenever, man. I usually play a couple hours a night. Alright, man. I don't think I have the Division 2 anymore, but I definitely jump on for like some ESO or something like that at some point. If you guys are playing that again. Just gotta do that. I haven't played the ESO in a hot minute. I wouldn't mind getting back in again a little bit. Yeah, same for me. I quit just before subclass 2. You can bomb the old way. I think the class mastery gives Nightblade a way bigger damage buff now. Oh, that's great. I'm sure Division 2 gives me PvE brain. That's alright. I mean, listen, Bish went completely PvE on us before, like right just before I left ESO the last time. Like, he went complete PvE. Like, he wouldn't even come out and bomb with me and Smith no more. He was done with that. I don't even know if he plays anymore. He's playing for a while. But he may not even be playing anymore.
Attack the enemy!
Boys are rolling around with each other out there. Yeah, he was saying that. He joined us a couple nights. Oh, he joined you guys, but you guys were doing like PvE stuff, right? I think. If you're doing PvE stuff, then that makes sense. Because he was like the PvE master when I left. He had like his own like almost guild. He had a Discord and the whole 9 yards going. No, they went into Cyrodiil. Wow, they went into Cyrodiil. Okay. Freaking, what's his name is now the king of Cyrodiil over there. Krishak. All his builds that didn't make any sense for all those years now all make sense with subclassing and everything. Ooh, this is not the turn fighter. That is not it. But I did manage to get credit for killing somebody anyways. Or killing the KI, which is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. I had to go. Templar Nightblade is no longer a meme. No, it's no longer a meme. Fineleer says, "Yo, Fineleer, how you doing, buddy? How are you doing on this wonderful Thursday afternoon?" Yeah, that man, that stinking Templar Nightblade. I was like, that can't be a real thing. But sure enough, he made it work now. You can make that work at this point. Unlucky me getting up tiers to the FA-18s and F-16s. Oof. What do you got, the F4? What are you rolling around in that you're getting those kind of up tiers? All right, have a good one, man. Talk to you later. Talk to you later, Rock. Thanks for stopping in, man. I appreciate you. Yes, the F4? Oh, yeah. That was the same way for me with like the Tiger tanks. With the Tiger tanks, man, I was always getting up tiered. Find myself from going from 5.7 to 6.7. And then even when I was in the 6.7s, and I was looking at 7.7s. Yeah, you were going in there with the Tiger E, and you were going against like, you know, Korean War tanks or worse. You're like, oh no. I was not a fan of that at all. Well, you know what? They got a lot of stuff out here I can easily jump on.
Destroy the target.
At least I got dogfighting sparrows. Yeah, that's true. At least you got that. But still, man, that stinks. And a radar that loves ground clutter. Missiles that love to chase chaff. What are you going for next right now, Fineleer? What are you researching? If you don't mind me asking. FW-189.
Need backup.
Who are you supposed to be? Interesting. I never even heard the FW-189C. That must be some kind of crazy aircraft. The Aussie F-111? Oh, cool, man. That sounds like a lot of fun. Are you a long ways out from getting it, or is it going to be pretty quick? We'll try like a 15-degree angle here. See if that works. The Aussie F-111. Jets are a lot of fun.
Attention to the map.
Just get up there, fly up, missile spam, fly back. I'm just kidding.
Attention to the map.
It is a much different game though with those levels.
I refuse. Defend the D point.
Where a lot of times you're more looking for the missile lock than anything else, you know.
Defend the D point. Attack the D point. No. Attack the D point. Defend the D point. Sorry. No. Defend the D point. Attack the D point. Roger that. Defend the D point.
Well, I shouldn't have pulled back up into it, I guess, huh? With no extinguisher? Probably even worse of an idea. Yeah. Well, we're already done, aren't we? I guess going up against a guy named Dr. Sweat, though, probably that outcome was probably predetermined. Captain Sweatbox. Ugh. Just rolling these out on the production line, just hoping to get a few kills here and there, and pray to God to just spade this thing out as soon as possible. I wish I could play. I wish you could too, L Dog. I know how much you like playing. But I get it, man. It's a Wednesday. Not Wednesday, it's a Thursday. I'm sorry. Hello. I don't even know what day it is. I'm just kidding. I know what day it is, I think. What is it again? Friday? Saturday? I absolutely get it. Being in the middle of the week and stuff like that, it's hard for people to get out and do stuff, especially when you got jobs or school, you know, to deal with. Oh, Lord. Wow. Hang on, is that a surprise? No, it's not a surprise. It's, my wing's gone again. I set like a mass production of just this over and over again. It probably needs an update. Oh, yeah, you probably do need an update. I'm Great Britain ground 7 slash BR 7/8. Nice, man, that's great. We're not near that anymore. Like, we're not near that, I shouldn't say. We're at like 4. We're getting held up by these planes, but these planes in Great Britain are doo-doo. Not good. Just bad planes. They're taking a long time to spade out because of that.
Cover me. Excuse me. Negative. Defend the D point.
The Fokker and the Yak 90 out there tells me I got a late start in this one. I miss using the heli and tank battles. Oh, heck yeah, man. Helicopters and tank battles are badass. They're fun.
Somebody attack him.
I'm terrible. I've tried like just using them in the little practice modes and gotten my absolute butt slammed around because I'm like, man, I don't know what in the world I'm doing, but they look like they'd be a lot of fun once I figure it out.
Commencing attack.
I have to imagine this A-36 is thinking of coming to me, right? I got tore up again and didn't get any shots in on him. And I don't even know. I'm aiming high on him. Aiming high, like always. Should be just fine. Still not fine. Somehow, it just doesn't matter what I do. This plane can't do anything. They basically fly in swing fire tanks. I wish I knew what that meant, but they're basically just straight booty.
Somebody cover me.
I should clarify, I guess. The Mosquito is straight booty.
Take him down.
Swing fire is the guided missile tank in Great Britain. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool, man.
Attack the enemy.
You're almost finished researching the F-111. Nice, 70,000 RP. Oh, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Sure. Soft landing it is. 70k RP. That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Thank you very much.
In a world of big numbers, 70k, crazily enough, is not that unreachable At least I don't think at that level.
Excellent. Gramercy. Heading to the base. Roger that. Returning to the airfield.
Harry Potter says he needs ammo. Well, I've always been told when you run out of ammo, you become the ammo. Oh, Jiffy, says Wispy. Oh, Wispy. How you doing, buddy? Keeping busy?
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
Yeah, well, that's good, buddy. Hopefully today's finding you well and good. Like I always say, I had no work today. I got time to play video games with friends, man. I can't go wrong. There are no active players left in the enemy team. Well, that's kind of a sad factor for me because I probably wasn't able to grind the ground targets for once. Pick up some points. Jiffy is begging for a teammate. It is up if you up for it. Thanks, L-Dog. I wasn't begging for a teammate. I was just saying that I'm happy to be out here playing and talking with all y'all. No, I absolutely join Jiffy. All right. I'm not going to be on for too much longer. I got a couple more rounds in me, but I'll absolutely roll with you for now. Got the old Wispy. Get Wispy Crispy in. You're on a different account. Let me give you my user. All right. That is absolutely fine. Crispy got crispy. Okay, give me a second. The country I'm in doesn't have 3.0. Well, you can run a 3.3 if you need to. Tis what it is. Alright, you ready? What? I got 3.3. Yeah, that's fine. That's what I figured. Usually, if they don't have a 3.0, they still have a 3.3, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Kind of in a glass cannon, though. That's okay. Everything's a glass cannon nowadays. This thing gets its wing shot off more than anything else. Just a whole wing just ripped off, and then you just go into a flat spin. So, don't feel too bad. How did that happen?
So there's something else?
Yeah. Yeah, how did that happen?
I was in the backyard.
Jumped on you?
Yeah, he gets rolled afterwards. I
Oh.
wasn't sure if it actually made it through the
No, it did. Yeah, you're all scratched up back there.
Okay. Well, now I know what my back hurts.
Yeah.
I just thought, okay, we were doing this with the shirt. I'm good.
You got the prong?
No.
We can deal with
I
that.
just want chest surgery, but if I can try to get
You should be glad he's not Hassan Piker's puppy. Find out real quick. Damn, Jiffy, you have a girlfriend? Jiffy has a wife, Wispy. I did not expect that. Thanks. I did not expect that. Oh, man. That's funny. It takes one shot from 50 cal to rip off my tail or my wing. Yeah, listen, this thing's the same way. Same exact way. It's like, that's at least how it feels. It just feels like there's just like, okay, well, you took one shot, and now you're done.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Man, I'm not seeing anybody out here. If someone you don't want to fight, who is coming at you, run to me. I'm not sure where you are. Oh, the I-16 back there. Well, not for you, I'll fight. For sure. 2 F4Us, in fact. Well, that wasn't good. Whoa! Whoa! Well, that's about the usual in a mosquito. I see a F4U your way. Yeah, I saw two of them. They dealt with me in the way that F4U usually deal with everything. I should say just in the way that mosquitoes get dealt with. Just got dealt with like a usual mosquito. P40. Very nice, crispy. Very nice. Just 7.7s left? Yeah, I saw that. But I think that's kind of the way it always is in these like Russian style aircraft is very limited ammo. Yeah, 16 is no exception. I was gonna say ME210 wanted to do a head on here. Dang. Dirty. Well, I'll return to the hangar. And whenever you're ready, I will send it on its way. Kaboom. Yeah, that's how I went too. Kaboom. What's your highest playing up BR-wise, Wispy? Do you know? .7. Okay. I'm switching to SMT with 50 kills and a better engine. Oh, okay. The 4.7 is not a bad spot to be in at all, and planes-wise, depending on which nation it is. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Of course. I put hits in and he rips my wing off. Wow. Shocked. Shocking conclusion. Oh, shocking conclusion since the last exact time that exact same thing happened. Get him, Wispy. Yak 9 coming in, trying to give you a head on. Lag 30 coming in from the left. Yep. No.
Keep it up, and victory will be ours.
All right, I'll head back to the hangar, and we'll run it out one more time. Yeah, my crazy self has got to get up off of here and go get some dinner and go to bed. But I'm good for one more. All right, here we go. You want to try to let me catch up so I can defend you? Oh! Nah, where's the fun in that? You know? Try to climb at least this time, see if I can't get above people. Falcon, if you kill him, I'll kill you. Who in the world is Falcon? It's my cousin, it's a joke. Oh, indeed. He always does it to me. So it's kind of just revenge. I don't even know you! It's not a joke! Yes, you do! Oh, no! It's not a joke. Uh-oh. You lying fuck. I am not your cousin, bro. Oh, come here. Ah, this shit's so funny. He tried to make a whole backstory to cover for the fact that he was team killing. Oh yeah, leak his full name. Jeez, I'm kidding. I won't leak it. Yeah. That's too funny. I'm gonna leak his name. Get out of here. I like these nuts. Sure, buddy. And I'm Harrison. Harrison kidding. Okay. Yo, is your cousin kind of bad though? Nobody cares who you... What? It's a guy. What the hell is happening out here? These conversations are silly. Whoa! Highway to the danger zone. What the heck was that? This is so dumb.
Somebody cover me.
That's 2 team kills for a kick. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, are you out too, buddy? I guess you are. Alright. Oh, that's too funny. I'll return to the hangar then. That's gonna do it for me. Sounds like a bunch of noobs. Sounds like a bunch of crazies is what it was. That's what it really was, L-Dog. Just a bunch of crazies. Alright, man, I'm fading fast. So I will let you roll on out. I'll leave squad. So I'm about to pop on off. Oh. Oh. Anyways, guys, as always, this has been an episode of Warthunder with Jiffy. As always, I'm Jiffy. This is Jiffy's Gaming. If you like what I do, throw me a like, a subscribe. Come say hey in the chat. Come play a few rounds with us. And I will catch y'all on the next one. Bye-bye for now.